Hey guys, it's me, and today is a very important day because today is Tortured's Poets Department Day, the new Taylor Swift album that just dropped, and I'm so excited. Now, I've already listened to the album, I'm not gonna lie. I listened to it first thing this morning, and then I collected my thoughts, I processed my thoughts, and geez, there was a lot to process because she gave us 31 new songs. So, firstly, the album was amazing. It exceeded my expectations. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was kind of like, I'm worried. But no, I didn't need to worry. Oops, I like to keep this like angled in the way where you can see my teddies. Because, that corner is just like papers and stuff. And this corner is like, teddies and stuff. So much better of a corner. Anyway, so um, first things first, I'm wearing a jumper that's got like, some tortured poets department writing on it, but not really. But it's got the same font kind of thing. So I'm not exactly in theme, but like I tried. I just kind of was like, whatever. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and run through all the songs on the first album we got and basically just give my thoughts and what the meanings behind them I think they are. It's going to be a little hard because I was a little stumped on a lot of them, and what the meanings were for a lot of these songs. But I'm going to do my best. Okay, first we had Fortnite. Fortnite was the first song. So Fortnite was the first song, and you might be thinking it's about like, the game Fortnite, which unfortunately it's not. It's about a messy relationship breakup, I think. So a lot of people are saying this one is about Maddie Healy. I don't know about that. Don't really know what to say about this one. This is one I have only listened to once. But yeah, it had Post Malone. It's a good one. I can't wait for the music video that's coming out later on. And other than that, that's all I can really say about it. Oh my god, that wasn't really a deep dive per se, but like, I'm not going to be going in depth to all the songs, just the ones that I want to talk about. If you want someone to go in depth to all of them, I'm not that person, I'm afraid. I just pick and choose what I like. So next is the Tortured Poets Department, the song. And I liked this one a lot, especially the first line about the typewriter. I thought it was funny. And this one is about Maddie Healy. I thought it was about Joe, but other people are saying Maddie Healy. Oh god, I forgot about the Charlie Puth line and the tattooed golden retriever line. Okay, Taylor. So I feel like what I'm getting with this song is it's like Taylor's trying to impress him and be cool for him in a way by like talking about the things that he likes and stuff, and he can be a little bit like annoying and a little pretentious by the sound of it. So yeah, that's what I think of that song. It's a good one. I'll probably listen to it again. I love the next one is My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. Okay, that one's like lyrics were kind of goofy. I mean, just like the title of it was kind of goofy, but I did really like the song. I thought it was a fun one. Well, not a fun one, but like, you know what I mean. I thought it was like had a good beat. And it was a cute play on words. This one's definitely about Joe Alwyn. It has to be. Like, I think it's about how maybe he doesn't take her for, like, he takes her for granted and doesn't see her worth once she becomes one of his toys, I guess. And like the whole thing about like, you should have seen him in the beginning. Very relatable. Next one is Down Bad. Another good one. I just think they're all good because they are all good. Some of them I haven't listened to as much as others. I definitely have went back and re-listened to a few of them like several times already, and none of the ones I've talked about yet have been those ones. Wait, except for Tortured Poets Department. I've listened to that one twice. But anyway, uh, yeah, this one's just kind of about being like really into someone. I think it's about Maddie Healy because it kind of sounds like a hookup situationship sort of thing. But the lyrics are pretty good. This was a fun one. Oh, the next one is So Loud London. Yeah, this one's about Joe Alwyn. It has to be like he is London boy. And this one's not like the meanest breakup song she's written. Like it is kind of just like a farewell sort of type song. It's not like a whole big thing of like, oh, I hate this person. This person did this. It's more just kind of like, oh, I hope you find someone. I hope I find someone. Very like pleasant breakup song in my opinion, which is what I wanted for her and Joe because I don't want her to be like hating Joe. I don't want their relationship to leave in a bad taste. He is London boy. He is Mr. Lover. Oh my god, the next one is But Daddy, I Love Him. And firstly, Little Mermaid reference. Secondly, this one was great, and it has the infamous line of I'm having his baby. No, I'm not, but you should see his faces. See your faces. It was an amazing one. I loved like everything about this song, to be honest. It's definitely going to be one of my biggest re-listens. Um, and it's also a very interesting one because I've seen theories that it's about like her fan base telling her what to do and who to date. And honestly, fair enough because she is a 34-year-old woman. She can make her own decisions. And I feel like it's kind of about being put in a box of like being told what to do and who you can love. And I like that. It's kind of like love story vibes as well. It's good. June, Fresh Out the Slammer. Fresh Out the Slammer is one that I wasn't really vibing to be honest. it's uh it's not a bad song. It's just not very memorable to me, which I don't mean to sound rude, but it's just not one that I'm gonna be re-listening to. Kind of giving like a Bonnie and Clyde sort of vibe of like, oh yeah, um, she's into someone who might be bad news or something. I don't know. Who's next is Florida, which I'm seeing a lot of people like kind of not like as much, which I don't know how because it's got Florence and the Machine's vocals in it. Um, I thought it was a great one. It's not one I re-listened to yet, but it's definitely gonna be one I re-listen to again because I want to hear it again. And it's giving me like major like suburban working working in like a town like not town, it's a state. Like someone who kind of has that Florida lifestyle, but it's not glamorous because Florida is not a glamorous place. Well, it is if you're. It is actually, but if you're there on holiday, not if you like, live there, unless you're rich. But I liked this one. I thought it was cool. Guiltiest thing. Sin is another like, oh, I'm in my bad girl era and I don't care. Um, Probably how she felt when she was with Maddie Healy. I don't know why there is so much Maddie Healy songs when, as far as I'm concerned, they were together for like 2 months. What? Not even 2 months. I don't even know how long, but it didn't feel like that long. I guess he made impact, so that's good. Yeah, this is one I re-listened to yet. It's got some steamy lyrics though, like my bed sheets are ablaze. Taylor's in her I'm talking about sex and I don't care era. Who's afraid of a little old me? Oh, there's actually descriptions on Lyric Genius, which I kind of am gonna look at. Oh, right. So I didn't really get this one at first, but this one is supposed to be about like the public and like the rumors they make up about her and stuff, which is fair. She always needs a little song to get out the public criticism she faces. Fair enough. But yeah, I only listened to this one once. I'm gonna actually listen to that one again. Oh my god, I Can Fix Him is next. I really loved that one. Everyone, we all think we can fix somebody. It always happens. Truth is, we can't. Nobody can fix anyone but themselves. Okay. That was a bit of a deep sentiment, but not really at the same time. Anyway, I feel like this is kind of like when, girls get in their Delula stage of meaning like a bad boy. And they're like, oh my god, I can make him better for me. He'll do anything for me. I see the potential to make him a good guy. It's like, girl, you don't. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. Unless it happened. Tell me if you made that happen. The next one, which I do not actually know, but it's like the LOML one. What does that one mean again? I don't know. But this one's the sad one. It's about like her presumably like not getting engaged. Okay, so my camera died, so I lost my train of thought. But so I don't know what I was gonna say. But let's just say it was something really good and smart and move on. Anyway, so the song we were on was the LOML, and that was the sad one about, I assume, like something to do with a proposal, maybe? Was that the one I'm thinking of? Oh, gosh. I'm good. Waltzing back to I think it's about like a relationship anyway. I think it's about Joe. I've said that about literally every song. Or Maddie Healy. I don't know what this one's about because this one's a bit more sad and like kind of like something went down in terms of an engagement, maybe. But honestly, when it comes to the sadder ones, I need to be in the mood to really like listen. And I wasn't in a sad mood today, obviously, because it's literally the day that I've been waiting for like I don't know how long, a few months. So of course I'm not going to be in a sad mood, but when I am, I'll listen to all the sadder songs in more deeper. The next one though is I Could Do It My Heart Broken. And when a broken heart, I mean, and OMG, I loved this one. It gave me kind of like, I know this might sound weird, but like a Barbie song vibe, but like the lyrics don't. But I just mean like the tune. It's very like, I'm a pop star and I'm up on stage, but she's saying things like, I'm so depressed, but I'll act like it's my birthday. I love that so much. So good. And the whole like, I'm so obsessed with him. So funny. I feel like we all know that this is clearly about her being on stage performing every night while going through a breakup. And I love that for her to be thinking about that because, sometimes I look at her, I'm like, how's she do it? Now we know. Now we know how she does it. She's so depressed, but she'll act like it's her birthday. Great one. I'm definitely going to be listening to this one again and again. The next one is The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. I loved this one. I thought it was hilarious, to be honest. I probably shouldn't, but I just think the name is so funny. And the way she's so mean in it is just like, oh my god, I can't. What is up with this girl right now? Stereo. Oh yeah, I think this one is the one that mentions the drugs. Oh no, this one isn't. I think I mixed up two of the songs. The one earlier that was kind of sad and and kind of a breakup one was the one that referenced the drugs. This one is the one that's like taking her for granted and using her as kind of like a trophy wife, I guess. Um, you didn't measure up to any man. Oh my God. This song has so much lyrics that I'm like, why? Forget you, but I'll never forgive. Jesus, what? That is so mean. The smallest man that's ever lived. Okay, okay. You were sent here by someone who wanted me dead. Whoever this song is about, please pray for your sins because, damn. Okay. Right. There's some mean lyrics in that, and I honestly don't know who it'll be about. I think the fandom thinks it's Maddie Healy, but like, damn, whoever it's about, it's like, gosh, what did you do? The Alchemy is one I don't really remember that well. Um, Ditch the clowns, get the crown. Okay, some of the lyrics, wow, okay. Oh, wait, I think this is the one that I listened to with Top Travis because it's got like all things about like being on the bench and waiting for the winning team and stuff. So yeah, that's the one I kind of was like, "Ooh, a Travis song." And there's another song later on in like the bonus tracks album that I was like, "Okay, this is Travis." Clara Bow, I love this one. Firstly, it's such a like passing the what's the word? You know when you like pass the torch to someone else. This was so good. It's like I just loved it. And the ending lines about you look like Taylor Swift in this light, we're loving it. You've got the edge she never did. The future's bright and dazzling. I love that so much. Like it kind of gives me nothing new vibes in the best way possible. Excellent. Great job. And that is all of the main album songs for the 16 tracks of the Tortured Poets Department. Um, so yeah, but there's more, which I took a break from listening to the main songs to go listen. And I was like, okay, I need to break. There's 31 songs to get through. And honestly, I don't know if I could talk about all of the songs on this album because there's way too much. But I do want to talk about the bonus tracks that I really liked. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pick the bonus tracks that I really want to talk about because there is a lot of really good ones. Um, I'm actually going to download them very quickly to my phone. Okay, so we start off with The Black Dog. Don't really have much to say about that one. Uh, it was a good one, but I didn't really get it at first, so I'll probably listen to it again. But other than that, the next one is I'm Gonna Get You Back. Sounds a bit familiar, to be honest. Sounds a little familiar, Taylor. So the lyrics are kind of like a double meaning of, oh, I want you back, but I also want to get revenge. Also a bit familiar. I hate to compare, but I'm comparing. It's still a good one. It's just suspicious. The next one was the Albatross, which from what I got was kind of like about a girl who kind of like I guess eats everyone alive. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. But it's about a girl who's trouble. And I'm not sure if that's meant to be her. But it was an interesting one. Chloe, Sam, Sophia, or Marcus? I need to listen to that one again because I did not get that one. I was just like, who are they? How did it end? Another one I don't really remember. I did listen to them all, but how did this one go again? Oh yeah, this was the piano-y kind of one. Yeah, that was fun. The next one was So High School, which is what I really want to talk about because I love this one, and I feel like it was a standout because a lot of the songs on this album have been very like sad songs, very like um almost kind of like poetry. And this one was just kind of fun and it had a guitar beat. It was a good one. It stood out a lot to me. And it's very like, I'm happy. I feel like I'm in high school again with my new boyfriend, who's Travis. So I like that one. I Hate It Here. I don't remember what this one's about. Can you tell? I've only just listened to the album. Oh, wait, this was the one that was kind of like, I don't know if this was written from her perspective. I think it was like trying to tell a story about like a girl kind of feeling trapped in her life. Um, oh my God, I just read one of the lyrics. I wish we could live, wait, we wish we could live instead of this, I'd say, the 1830s with all without all the racists, but getting married off for the highest bid. Everyone would look down because it wasn't fun. Now seems like it was never even fun back then. Nostalgia is a mind trick. Is a mind's trick. Okay, I want to listen to this one again because this one actually looks sounds pretty interesting. I don't think I got it the first time. I did not notice that lyric. I save all the romanticization for my inner life. I think this one could be about like her fantasizing about another life that she could have had, and that's kind of an interesting concept. Now the next one is Thank You, Amy, which I loved this one. I thought it was so good. Firstly, the message of the song is like kind of about how your biggest hater can make you feel so down on yourself, but then if you they're also kind of the thing that motivates you. At least for Taylor, she's very much the kind of person who, if you say hate to her, it motivates her even more, rather than if you're just like always saying the positives to her. Like she actually takes on hate and she tries to outdo it. So this song is kind of about like someone from her past who constantly used to put her down. It's kind of framed like a bully from school who was her who would like motivate her to be better by always putting her down. That sounds kind of toxic. I'm not justifying the bullying. That's not what I'm trying to do, but that might have sounded like that. But she's basically trying to be like, she's basically saying how in the song she hated this person who used to treat her this way. But then now she's older, she's looking back at this person and she's like, well, if it weren't for them, I wouldn't have all of this. And I thought that was a great message. I loved this song first listen, especially the part where her mom is like, where she's like, my mom is the sweetest woman, but she used to wish she were dead. I was like, what? Oh my God, that is so funny. Anyway, another thing is that the fandom seemed to think this song is about Kim Kardashian. I kind of thought Kanye West, but it's actually popular theory anyway. It's about Kim Kardashian. And there's a line in the song that is so iconic where it's like, your kid will come home singing my songs and we'll both know it's about you and we'll both know they're about you. I was like, damn, Taylor, oh my gosh. So yeah, I thought Kanye, but it seems to be leaning more towards Kim. It could be either though. Could be both. Or it could be neither. Either way, I thought it was a good song about like thanking, like, I don't know, just like the being grateful for someone who treated you really badly and kind of being like, well, look at me now. I love it. Oh my God, the next one is I look in people's windows, and this one just made me laugh because I was like, what the hell? She was just basically singing, I look in people's windows like a creepy stalker or whatever. And it was hilarious. I was like, oh my God, okay. The song just made me laugh. It's probably meant to be sad, but I just laughed. It's really bad. Um, but yeah, it was a good one too. Cassandra, I did not properly like really get that one because I was kind of expecting it to be about a person, but then it wasn't. So I'm not going to talk about that one. And then Peter was a good one. It was like, I think it was probably about like a childhood friend who she would hope come back to her, which was very sad. It gave me like the Lakes vibe, the Bolter. I remember liking the Bolter's like sound. I thought it was a good sound. It's kind of dark, I think. It's about like a girl being slut shamed, from what I can tell by the lyrics. Um, and it's kind of got like a theme of like her running away from things. Maybe this is meant to be Taylor. In her, she's singing from like a different perspective. But yeah, that one was interesting. And now the last one I want to talk about is the manuscript. And we were given a John Mayer song again. Every time we get a John Mayer song, it's like gold. They are so good. I mean, probably one of her worst relationships, but still, he gave us good content. Well, no, he didn't. She did. This song had my jaw drop to the ground. Firstly, one of the lyrics is literally, if the sex is as good as the conversation, we'll be pushing strollers. I was like, what? And he said that to her. That's weird to say to anyone, but keep in mind, Taylor was a whole 10 years younger than him, and she was 19, and he said that to her. I was like, Jesus, man. I mean, this this song, like every time we get a John Mayer song, it just kind of proves that this woman has been traumatized by this guy, and it's genuinely sad. But like this one, just that line, just my jaw dropped. It was pretty good though. It was a good song. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say about the album, and I really did enjoy it. It exceeded my expectations, and I hope to listen to it again and again and probably just learn all the lines to everything, which I usually do to Taylor's music, but like we were given so much content to work with, so this is great. Anyways, thanks for watching and have a nice day. And I hope you guys also enjoyed the album and found this interesting, kind of my perspective on the album. And not really the best because most of the songs I didn't even understand. And also I just kind of like listened to them one time. But I hope you guys enjoyed it anyways because I wanted to get my thoughts out as quick as possible. And thanks for watching. Bye.